You're not allowed to talk about communism, and if you do, you're called crazy and insane.
I've been following your stuff for a long time, and it's overwhelming.
If you look at every policy that the Obama administration has instituted, it has an older brother living in Venezuela.
The communists never revealed themselves to be communists.
Anybody who calls for comprehensive immigration reform, in my judgment, is trying to get the MVP award from ISIS and Al-Qaeda.
We actually have bad actors who have penetrated our system, basically making decisions the way Iran and North Korea and China and Russia would like us to make decisions.
Basically Trojan horses inside the infrastructure.
Yeah, an insider threat.
If we don't win this battle of ideas and information, the next battle is going to be something really bad.
If America is weakened, our allies are weakened. And then we talk about dominoes.
We've never been in more danger from these powers.
If the conservatives keep quiet, the communists win.
The enemy is within because they are in our government.
Even the vital House Intelligence Committee has not escaped penetration.
And the job of the House Intelligence Committee, of course, is to oversee America's most sensitive intelligence programs, how we collect intelligence, how we assess that intelligence, the kinds of operations that we engage in to counter enemies of this country, foreign and, by the way, domestic as well.
Assalamu alaikum. I'm Congressman Andre Carson.
Representative Nancy Pelosi, as the senior minority, Democratic member of the House of Representatives now, appointed Representative Andre Carson to, of all things, the Intelligence Committee, the U.S. House of Representatives Permanent Select Committee on Intelligence, or sometimes called the HIPS.
Indiana's 7th District Representative Andre Carson has extensive ties to Muslim Brotherhood fronts and operatives.
The Intelligence Committee in the House oversees the FBI's counter-espionage and counter-intelligence operations in this country. These are critical capabilities, and a man who has access to such information, as I have to assume Congressman Carson is now being given such access, and has such ties to the very people, in some cases, that should be the object of that kind of surveillance and counteractivity. It makes for, at a minimum, a security problem.
Representative Carson appears on a frequent basis at conferences sponsored by, held by CARE, ISNA, ICNA.
Andre Carson has had long-standing ties to organizations and operatives sworn to the destruction of our country.
There are those who are thinking that at this convention right now, we're having secret meetings, that we're plotting to destroy this country. But I say to those who are here undercover, Allah will not allow you to stop us.
One of the things that we have learned as a result of, among other things, evidence introduced into the prosecution's case in the largest terrorism financing trial in U.S. history, is that the Muslim Brotherhood is intent on destroying Western civilization from within.
You need to give to CARE tonight. You need to make sure that you have ground cover and air cover. No military can be successful without financial support.
A key Muslim Brotherhood goal is to influence US foreign policy.
The Muslim Brotherhood is in the influence business.
If you love foreign policy, then make yourself available to a member of Congress or a US senator and help advise on policy issues.
As you know better than I, the Muslim Brotherhood learned at the feet of the KGB.
If Representative Carson was really that dangerous, surely the FBI would investigate his background.
The FBI is not allowed to be concerned about these issues anymore. It has literally become a career-ending offense for an FBI agent or official to reflect a level of concern about the extent to which there is Muslim Brotherhood influence taking place here.
With his known self-identified background in association with Marxists and with jihadist Muslim Brotherhood groups and individuals. One cannot imagine how such a person would have a clearance of any level, much less a clearance to serve on the Intelligence Committee of the U.S. House of Representatives.
We have to groom the next city councilor, the next governor, the future president, the first Muslim president.
Given that this country has many enemies, is it likely that the enemies of this country would try and exploit those opportunities?
It is not just likely, it is a certainty.